So today I thought I'd talk a little bit more about myself and what we do and why I called my company AIM Therapy. AIM Therapy is an acronym. It's short for Advanced Integrative Manual Therapy. And a little bit about myself. I grew up here in Orange County. Did downhill bike racing in Laguna Canyons, played football, had my worst sports injury ever when I was a freshman wrestler. I dislocated 8 ribs out of my spine.
Oh man. Oh.
Yeah, that was fun. I've also, thanks to the wonderful California traffic, being a pedestrian and a bicyclist, have had the opportunity to be struck by many vehicles. So I've been into an excessive number of car accidents, and I came out the other end okay. I can stand upright, my spine is still straight, and I can still walk. So I'm very happy about that. And I'd like to credit that to high quality massage therapy and extremely high quality chiropractic care. So I highly recommend chiropractors, especially Dr. Salo over at Huntington Beach Chiropractic. So I started off, I graduated high school early, went to college, and then I started a career in security after college because I got bored. And once I got bored with that, I went to the Army for a wonderful 6.5 years, plus 2 deployments, 1 to Iraq and 1 to Afghanistan. I'd be happy to go back to Iraq. Iraq is actually a nice place. There's some great villages out there, some friendly people. On the other hand, Afghanistan is a pretty terrible place to live. Which is unfortunate because it actually used to be nice about 50, 60 years ago. After the Army, I tried to get back into security. Things didn't work out, and so I moved back up to Alaska. I was stationed in Alaska, and that's why I decided to move up there and live there. Things didn't work out in security, so I moved back up there to take care of my property, and then I came back down here on business. And once again, out of boredom, I decided to go to massage school to become a massage therapist, because it was something that always held my interest. But massage, I found massage kind of boring too. But then I got in.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Well, it's hard work, and it's also mindless work. So, anyone who goes to a massage therapist for a regular massage, I guarantee they're pretty bored.
They're bored. So where are we taking that one?
Anyway, so because I didn't particularly enjoy doing the regular massage, I got into the Neuro-Muscular therapy program. And that was actually pretty fascinating because I got to learn in depth and in detail about human anatomy and biology and kinesiology and the pathologies that affect the body. And, over 60% of people who are in pain are afflicted with simple musculoskeletal problems. And that's what causes most of their pain. And it's fun being a neuromuscular therapist because you get to be a detective and figure out what caused their pain and how you can fix it, and how you can fix them, so that they don't have to be in pain anymore. So I thought that was pretty fascinating. And then because I hate working for other people, I started my own business. And I picked AIM Therapy because the reason why I picked the name Advanced is because we use advanced techniques, all the latest every one of my therapists is up on the latest from medical journals and massage therapy journals on the latest techniques to provide the best care. So over at AM Therapy, we specialize in pain management, dealing with chronic injuries, assisting people in managing permanent injuries, as well as trying to help people permanently recover from temporary injuries. And the other thing we really love to do at AM Therapy is work with athletes on helping them enhance their performance so that they can perform better at their chosen sport. I chose advanced because we are advanced. Integrative because we are an integrated medicine practice. We work with other medical professionals, especially chiropractors in particular, but we work with pain management doctors or those. Whoever your chosen medical team is, we will be able to integrate well with them and consult back and forth and come up with a cohesive plan to fix your body so that you're permanently out of pain and living a happy, healthy, full life. Manual because it is a manual therapy clinic, and that's the definition of massage, is manual therapy. And the reason why it's AIM for short is because we are focused and targeted on fixing whatever problem you present to us. So the question is then, what is neuromuscular therapy, since we specialize in that? Neuromuscular therapy is a method of assessment and focused treatment using manual therapy to correct muscular dysfunction or any type of musculoskeletal injury. We can work with a lot of different things, different pathologies. And it's interesting the amount of things we can work with. I've worked on fibromyalgia patients. We also are working with burn scar therapy patients. So anyone who has burns, they need specialized massage care. Also oncology patients, people who've recovered from cancer. We know how to take the appropriate precautions for their special needs, especially with their compromised lymphatic system, to prevent things like lymphedema and to keep their fluids flowing in the proper direction. And my personal favorite, and one thing I'm very proud of at my company, is that we work with pregnant women from week 1 all the way through and past birth. And there's not many massage companies out there that will do that, especially not in the first trimester, because there's a lot of precautions that you have to take and a lot of pathologies you have to be aware of if you're wanting to be willing to work with pregnant women. So you make sure you don't cause a miscarriage, or you're aware of the signs of what's going to of possible miscarriage, so you can refer your pregnant mom to the appropriate obstetrician so they can get the appropriate care. So I'm exceptionally proud to say that we're working on a second location. Talked with Sean about the frustrations of business. So the problem with opening a second location recently has been we're stuck waiting for code enforcement inspections. But I am expanding my business now and hiring people, and I like to thank each and every one of you here for helping me do that, especially Mark and Carla for helping me get started the right way. And Jim, I'd like to thank you for all the support with the printing of materials and business cards. Oh yeah, one last thing we work on is personal injury cases or fresh injuries. So if there's someone's had a slip and fall or a fresh injury or car accident, we can work on help them as well, and we do work on lean basis. And in the future, we hope to take insurance as well and be billing insurance. Some of the exciting news in massage therapy journal that I read is that massage is becoming one of the new standards for pain management, and you can look forward to seeing massage become even more prevalent. You'll be seeing medical massage in hospitals, and fortunately, once a standard is developed, then we'll be able to bill insurance much more easily. So, some of the things to look forward to. I think that's all I got for today. If anyone has any questions, I'll be happy to answer. Yes, sir.
First of all, I want to thank you because I didn't know what to expect to have many massages before. I didn't expect the quality of result I got. But if you have a brand new client that's pregnant, first time pregnant, first time client, and she's new at that and new at massaging, how do you convince her to give herself to you so she's safe and careful?
With a brand new client, we definitely start extremely conservative with our care, and it starts right off with the consultation. I offer a free consultation, so any one of my therapists will do a free half-hour consultation, and that's where we just sit down and talk about your goals and what the needs are. And in the case of this young pregnant mom who it's her first time getting a massage, she's never had one, and it's her first time being pregnant, which is doubly concerning for her. Just really express how we understand the pathologies that are related to pregnancy and understand her concerns, and just take and say that the first appointment is just going to be all conservative care, very gentle and very light, and we're not going to do anything. We're not going to do any massive manipulations or bend her into a pretzel or anything. I'm going to make that clear up front, that she's going to be perfectly safe inside our office. Any other questions I can answer for someone? Yes, Dr.
How do you differ what you do with a regular physical therapist? Kind of seem like a crossover.
It does seem like a crossover, and physical therapists, I am aware that part of their program does involve a short diversion into some manual therapy techniques. But the difference is the approach and the knowledge behind it. A physical therapist is more what I call a high-quality personal trainer. They know how to work with various different athletes and sports, etc., or people with injuries, and they work specifically on light rehabilitative exercises. Not only do I work on rehabilitative exercises as a neuromuscular therapist, but I know in detail how to deal with whatever tissue's been injured using manual manipulation, whether it's the muscle belly, the tendon, the ligaments surrounding the joint, and the joint capsule. Any muscles that are pulling bones out of place, causing misalignments. We can loosen those up and help the body self-correct. Of course, we like to refer out for that to a well-qualified chiropractor. You know, that's what we do, and that's the main difference is the quality and attention to detail in the manual therapy work that a neuromuscular therapist does. I think that's all the time I got for today.
All right.